Hello, my beautiful friends. Welcome back. If you are new here, my name is Bridget. In this video, I'll be sharing my experience Australia Part 2. If you're interested in learning more about visa, studying abroad, just visiting to Australia, you can go back and watch my Australia Part 1 video, which will give you more insight and more of a foundation of what I'll share in this video. If you've already watched the video, thank you for tuning into Part 2, and I'm excited to share my experience so far. So, about a month ago, I made the move to Melbourne, Australia. When I got here, I didn't have a place to live. I didn't have a job. I'm still navigating the job search, but stay tuned. And I'm sure you're wondering, how did she find a place to live? How is she navigating the job search? And I would love to share that with you. So the first night I got to Melbourne, I stayed at my friend's place, and in the morning we went to a yoga class where she teaches. And in that yoga class, I met her friend who was also looking for a housemate. And in that organic, beautiful connection, I found a place to live. A few weeks later, after traveling to Tasmania, coming back, I decided to give it a shot, to live with her and her partner, 3 dogs, 1 turtle, and a cat, a lovely backyard, my own glorious room, and my own bathroom for the first time. And it's so funny because thinking back when I wrote down like my manifestations for what I was intending to do in Australia, where I wanted to live, it definitely resonates with where I'm living right now. I wrote down good lighting, and look, here we have the sun. Oh, I wish you could feel the warmth. And I manifested, I wrote down my own bathroom, and I have my own bathroom. I didn't write down 3 dogs, a turtle, and a cat, but those are just the cherries on top. So as I'm settling in, it's definitely felt like home, and within every day I've found more and more grounding and more pieces of myself, like putting back the puzzle of myself together after so much travel and the overwhelm of moving somewhere new. Within the overwhelm, I think when you move somewhere, especially across the world, to somewhere where you don't know a lot of people, you don't have your family or close friends around, you feel very uncomfortable. It's almost as if, and I feel the feelings rise underneath, it's like I was so comfortable, and when I made that move, I'm like about to burst out of this shell, out of this comfort, and I think I'm squeezing out of it and getting comfortable in a new shell, which has a lot of space in it. So I'm kind of like dancing here, dancing there, finding my path here and seeing what's aligning with me and navigating the space, the ups and downs, and the waves of moving over to Australia. And I hope by listening to that story of finding that organic connection and finding a place to live puts you at ease if you're going through transition or dipping your toes into uncertainty or in that seat of the unknown or feeling uncomfortable, antsy. You can do this. You can put yourself out there, speak words out of your mouth, whichever you are manifesting, whatever you are calling in. Allow it to be seen and displayed in this reality so you can start to see it with your eyes, because last month I had no idea about this place. I had no idea what was going to be arriving for me and what opportunities were going to present themselves. So it changes like that. So I hope this gives you a little more trust in yourself and the universe if you're going through uncertainty. As I navigate this job search, I'll keep you updated. I've sent out lots of applications and I'm getting some no's, but also getting more opportunities to be interviewed. And it's a little tricky with the visa 462. There's just a limitation where you can only work for a company for 6 months. And after that 6 months, you either have to change employers or change locations of that business. So I'm navigating trying to teach yoga, meditation, and breath work, and also sustain myself with a full-time job. So stay tuned for that, but falling into trust, having patience, and seeing what aligns. I just share this on Instagram, but I'll share it with you here. An affirmation, if you are in the same boat, you can say to yourself, you can place one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly, and close down your eyes. Take a deep breath in, and a deep breath out. And say this affirmation: everything is going to be okay. Abundance is on its way. And when it gets here, it has nothing other to do than to stay. And gently open up your eyes. You can take this affirmation with you as you fall asleep tonight, when you wake up, or write it on your mirror or your window or journal, and see what comes up for you. If you're in this uncertainty, in this pocket of the unknown, build that trust and that strength within yourself, because everything will be okay. I hope these little stories have given you some hope, given you some inspiration in some way, shape, or form. If you have any questions about the visa or the process of moving abroad, leave a comment below. Feel free to subscribe to my channel for more yoga flows, meditations, and some mindful vlogging here and there. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you soon. Mwah.